Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Neverless and welcome to another epic video. In this video, we're going to talk about narcissist people, how to identify them, how to spot them, and how to deal with them. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. My name is Kwanzaa, and if you love this video, give the video a big thumbs up. Let's begin. All right, so the first thing that I want to tell you when it comes to narcissist people is that narcissist people are pathological liars, and they're people that love attention, they love hype, they love gloat, and they love money, and they will lie constantly just to get money, hype, fame or attention from people. So when you see these people like that, what you need to do is that you need to distance yourself from those people psychologically and emotionally. Keep them at a distance. Keep them at a distant arm's length. That way they won't manipulate you psychologically or emotionally. The next thing when it comes to narcissist people is that they're petty, they're instigators, they're not solutionists. They will never give you a solution when it comes to certain things, but they will always tell you that, hey, look, I got a problem. Hey, look, there's a problem. Hey, look, there's a problem. They will always point problems out. And the worst thing about it, they will lie constantly and point the problem out to someone else just for that person to hate you, just to make themselves feel good, just to make themselves feel as if they're somebody. The funny thing about narcissist people is that they have low self-esteem. So the only way to have a high self-esteem or to feel accepted by the people that they're around is to constantly lie over some petty stuff that just can't help anyone. So I want you guys to be prepared for these type of people and don't get tripped up by them too easily. One of the next thing that you guys also got to be careful of and be aware of when it comes to narcissist people is that they will use your own words against you. You know, someone once said to me, when you identify these people, don't waste your time trying to educate them, because the minute you do that, all you're doing is that you're giving them more ammunition to use against you in the future, and all that is going to do is that it's going to make you look like the culprit and they look like the victim. Remember, narcissist people always play the victim card. That is the next thing too. They're always playing the victim card. It's always about them. It's always how they feel. It's always how they think. It's always their hype. It's always their goal. They don't take responsibility for their action. They're always pushing it off to someone else. The next thing that you want to know about narcissist people is that they love to drive a wedge between you and people that you're close to or people in your family. And then once they do that, guess who they're going to cling to? The same person that was close to you. They're driving the wedge to get close to that person so that they could manipulate that person to turn against you. And then once they're successful with that, it's kind of going to feel like a downhill for you going down, but you don't got to worry about that, because this is what I want you to remember. This, remember that video that we did that we talk about petty and being structural? I always want you to focus on that. Remember, strengthen yourself psychologically, strengthen yourself emotionally, so when a narcissist person comes in and drive a wedge between you and someone else or try to manipulate you, you're going to stand your ground and be like, it's okay, I got me, and just keep moving on. It's okay, I ain't gonna worry, and just keep moving on. It's okay, that shit ain't gonna work right here, so move along. The next thing about narcissist people is that they spend a lot of time building conspiracy against you just to take you down. It's kind of crazy how they put so much energy in petty story, manipulation, just to take you down. But you know why that is? There's a story that goes like this. You will never stone a mango tree that does not bear fruit, because you stone the mango tree to get the fruit from out the mango. So just realize that by that code that you are a magnificent person, full with life, full of fruit, full of ideas. And a narcissist is just really that stone being thrown at you, trying to abuse you. But once you stand your ground psychologically and emotionally, you're always going to bear fruit. Just like I said, be structural and always flow like a river. The next thing, when it comes to narcissists, you want to be really careful with them, because you may get caught up in their mind game. So I encourage you to always ask questions to the situation. That's a true story. I met this guy, never knew the guy, thought the guy was cool at first, but then eventually the person that I was with started talking smack about the guy. So like most people, I took the side of the person that was being the victim. It turns out that everything that was said about this guy was only said to ruin the guy's character. And it was so damaging, I ended up hating the guy. And I didn't even know the guy until one day something hit me. These people are going out. They're still going out together. The guy's doing well. And the person who's always bragging or damaging this guy will then gloat on that guy's fame. Remember what I said earlier? Narcissists are pathological liar. They love attention, and they love attention when it comes to money, and they love to gloat. So this person was gloating on this guy, fame, success, the things that he was doing. She was gloating on it. She was enjoying it, and that started to confuse me. I looked at the old fight and I said, maybe the dude just be the dude. Maybe she's just doing what she's doing, but only to realize that it was really getting too much. So one day, I was called to fix something for him, to fix their computer. Went by the house, I'm doing this work for this guy. As I'm doing the work for the guy said something. Hey dude, you know, I was really good at fixing computers at one point. I mean, then I just stopped doing it. Something like that. So after I stopped right there and I started assessing the situation right away in my head. First I was like, why is this guy talking to me? I didn't even like you. But then something clicked and said, wake up and pay attention. The dude was telling you that he was once good at fixing computers. You need to ask yourself, why are you here? If he's capable of fixing the situation that's at hand, or at least attempting to fix the situation at hand, then I look back at the whole situation and I said to myself, hold up, what am I missing right there? I don't really know the guy. It's like I hate the guy for no reason. I have a bad feeling towards him just because of what somebody is saying. But the same person that's talking all this smack about this guy, when she's with him, she's bragging with him. She's boasting with him. When he's out there doing his thing, she's boasting on his fame. But when behind his back, she's disrespecting him from left to right, talking about how this guy is no good and all of that. And then she's out there sucking up all the fame for herself. So it was very confusing, and narcissist people can do that to you. They will create a confused atmosphere. They will ride your emotion. They will get close to you just so that they could manipulate you and try to have you at bay on their side. So from that point, so at that time, the best thing for me to do was to say to myself, hey, look, I don't want to be a part of this, right? Dude, from now on, knowing that who you are, I respect you, I'm like, I'm really sketchy about you right now, because I've started realizing that if this dude is so bad in your life or so bad to you, why are you sticking around him? And that brings us to one of the most important things that you really got to do when you're dealing with a narcissist person. Ask them question. Ask them pretending question. What did you do that resulted in this? What did you contribute that resulted in this? Why is it that you have so much negative things to say about this person? Hey, tell me something good about this person. Tell me what's going on about this person. Is there anything good you could tell me about this person? Why do you hate this person so much? Why do you talk so much smack about this person? And if the answer to those questions is something that is unbelievable, which all the time is going to be unbelievable, saying to you that I don't want to talk about that person, I don't want to deal with it, just let it go. Remember, that is a red flag that's saying that, yo, something is good. This friendship that we have, or relationship that we have, it just isn't going to pan out. It isn't going to work out. So I don't need that in my life, and I'm going to move on. Guys, never get tangled up in a situation that's going to make you feel less. Always stay focused on what you got to do. Always stay focused on growing. The next thing about the narcissist is that they love control. They love to take control of every situation. They always want to be the person who's calling the shot. And the worst thing about it, remember what I said, narcissists are not solutionists. So imagine somebody who wants to be in control just keeps creating problems. It's going to be problem after the other, and the person who's creating the problem is already stick to you. They're already riding your emotion. That is still going to affect you some more, because now you're confused. That same person is playing the victim card. So now you're in a position where you're giving more than sympathy. Your energy is drained because you're constantly trying to give this person your attention, trying to help to repair them. And at the end of it, they're out there bragging, doing their thing. You're looking at it saying to yourself, oh, maybe I'm doing a good job, or that person's doing this. Well, when you really think about it, your ass is draining down and you're not focusing on where you need to go. So I'm telling you guys this right off the bat. Stay focused on what you got to do. Stay focused on your success. Pay attention to it. Don't get caught up with narcissist people. Once you identify them, distance them psychologically and emotionally, and stay focused on what you got to do. And remember, never be less than who you are or who you want to become, and do not allow narcissists to tangle you up in their mind game for you to become less and become someone that you don't want to be, or have you hating people for the wrong reason, or allowing the wedge that they drive in between you and someone to keep you and that person apart, or feeling all stuck up trying to repair a relationship that they damage. Stay focused on what you got to do. Keep moving ahead. And I'm glad you guys made it to the end of the video. This is the end of the video. Yes, it is. If you guys love this video, give the video a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video.